Hang on, everybody. I'm just letting everybody know that we are live. So hang on a second. Give me a moment. You guys, while you're waiting, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Okay, I think we got that done. Hey, Nick, how's it been? Jacqueline, hi, long time for you guys. Well, a long time for me, I should say. Can you guys hear me okay? The YouTube algorithm's probably affected my reachability. Just because I've been gone for so long, but now I'm back. You guys hear me okay? All right, great, Nick. All right, you guys get the questions coming in. Any business credit questions? I don't know why my face is getting covered by this. Let me see if I can change it. Well, I'll try to change it here shortly. Let me see here. No, I can't yet. Chris Sarver, how are you doing? You guys, please ask any business credit questions you guys may have. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Wow, I thought it was going to be real quick, but... Okay, these are just business credit cards. It's not all of them. I have many more here. More stacks of them here. And more down below. Anyways, let's just go through them while you guys are coming up or whatever. I'm going to remove the comment, and we'll get to the comment shortly, but just to kind of let you guys know what I can help you out with. If you're a new viewer, you should, you may not know, but if you're a long-time subscriber, you should know. I can help you get approved for, say, FleetCor, Fuelman, Marriott, Bonvoy, American Express, Cash, Blue Cash. Delta, Sky Miles, American Express Gold, Personal, Navy Federal Cash Rewards, Alliant Platinum, underrated credit union, I'll tell you, 10,000 Shell Fleet Plus, underrated American Express card, the green one. Not even activated yet. It's no one, but now it's 7-Eleven. USA, Virgo, Navy Federal flagship rewards. Another underrated card I use. As you can see, it's so used so much. I've used this card so much. Then Delta Sky Miles. This is the Aspire, I believe. Or no, there's Hilton. This one's like $500 a year for this one. And then the American Express Business. So I'm going to kind of go through some of these with you guys. The Clear Card, but that's a crap company now. They actually screwed me over a lot. So I won't promote them. I'm actually taking down their videos. Best Buy Advantage Business Card. Have two of those. Service, Credit Union. Coast, Platinum, American Express, BP Solutions, MasterCard, FleetCor, Toolbox, Ramp, great company, Alliant, Signature. Good evening, Tashina Norwood. I'll get to you guys' comments here in a moment. Topago, Divvy, although I have 3 different Divvy accounts. This is an old one, I think. You guys see this one, how it says like multi? Let me cover it. You guys see how it says multi there? That means you can use it at not just gas, but you can use it for anything, anywhere. So I put these little things on here, like discount tires. It's just like an old, I think, old card that expired. I just put it on here just to make it easier. Discount tires, 5,600. Of course, the Axe, but don't use that anymore. A to B. I was going to talk about the black card, America's Black card that I have, but I'm not going to get into that today because it's kind of a whole video I need to make a whole video about. But this is a good card too if you travel and Marriott. It's a good card. It's the business Marriott Bonvoy card. The personal one's a little better, but it was before. But they've changed things now, so it's not that great now. Expensify, it's a very good card for business. 30,000 limit. Of course, the almighty Discover. And the thickest card, Carrot card, get business credit. But that's only for influencers. It's like a net 30 card, but I think it was 10 or 12,000 limit. Good old Wex card. Navy Federal Platinum card. I have every card with Navy Federal, business and personal. Then we got the Platinum Rewards with PenFed. BP Gas. Dell, I just recently got, well, I have 2 different Dells, but one of them was 7,800 and then the other approval was 30,000. I've already used the 30,000 to upgrade the computers here at the studio and everything. I'm just kind of going through these. Some of these are duplicates, the stack that I showed you guys earlier. Some are duplicates, some are not. The Corpay card. I'm going to get into your message here, Jacqueline, about your lowering the payment or lowering the credit limit. That's happened to kind of everybody. Row. And then I have the draw loan, which is through Headway, 24,000. They raised it to 27. You guys let me know, do you guys want to talk about personal credit as well? Or do you want me to, with this channel, do you want me to start talking about personal credit too? Because, you know, you have to have good personal credit if you want to have all these type of cards. You don't need it such necessarily for business credit, but it helps. Like this is my warrior card, okay? This is my warrior card. I started it off, $18,000 limit, went to 25, and then it got increased. I believe it's at 32,000 limit now. Or no, I'm sorry, that's the flagship one. This one's at 25,000 max limit. All 3 with Navy Federal, I think, is over 80,000. Well, all 4, you count the business ones. And then we got Jeeves here. Good Jeeves. High limit. I forget the limit, but it's high. FNBO Gateway. So yeah, I mean, I pretty much have almost every card you can think of. Not all, but most. So I can help you guys out with what you guys want to get approved. Or I can tell you what you need to get approved. I can't say that you're definitely going to get approved, but I can kind of help you out, guide you in the right direction. So I am back now. It has been 8 months, I think, 7, 8 months since I've done like actual lives. I did a live last week, just let people know I'm back, but you guys know I have Parkinson's, and I let you guys know I had surgery, back of my head, I've had behind my ears, had surgery, but I'm okay now. Okay, so you guys don't see the glasses anymore either. My vision has actually improved. So that's all good. Anyways, I want to touch on a few topics. You guys might have heard misinformation out there about like, oh, business credit in the last 1 year has changed. No, it really has not changed at all. In fact, I would say it's the same or easier. I wouldn't say it's changed. So many of these YouTubers are saying, oh, it's not what it was 2 years ago. Well, nothing is what it was 2 years ago, but I don't see anything changing. In fact, the JCPenney's card, I just got approved for 2 more businesses that I opened up just recently and got approved for higher limits than I was before. And that's through Synchrony Financial. So, and those are supposedly tier 2 or whatever you call it. I was going to have a number set up here. Let me see if I have it with my account, because I want to give you guys a number. Let's see here. Hang on. Yeah, so put in the chat box, Image Printing Plus, what's up? Hey. So you guys put in the chat box right now if you guys are interested in any mentorship. I've lowered my rates just because I'm getting back onto things. Before I was charging like $1,200 for a month. I'm not charging anywhere near that. I'm actually doing it super affordable just because I've been away for so long. Not that I need it, because actually all the money is actually going to the Parkinson's Research Foundation with Michael J. Fox. But I can say it's going to be around $500 a month. My wife will be on here either tomorrow or Friday, and we'll disclose everything. But if you are interested, shoot me a text. I'm going to put the number here. Send me a text. And just say that you're interested. Put you on the waiting list, I should say. And I think we're going to do, before we were doing like $1,200, I believe. But it was like a 3-month commitment. It was like, if you did 3 months, then it's going to be like $2,800 or something like that. But, you know, I'm restarting things, so I think we're going to do somewhere around like $500. So if you're interested, just drop it in there. Again, I'm not trying to sell you. I'll give you guys free 15-minute consultation with me. You know, just send also in the message there. I put the phone number. Just ask for the consultation, and I will give it to you, especially tonight after the live stream. I don't mind jumping on the phone with you, or even a video call with you on Facebook or so. And we can talk, not always, I'll tell you, like 50% of the time, the viewers that want to do a paid mentorship or one-on-one coaching with me, I don't feel is a good fit. So I'm going to help you the best I can, but if I don't feel that we're aligned the same way. I'm not going to take you on as a client because I don't want you to be upset. If you don't have the resources needed, there's nothing I can do for you. If you can't get a NAV membership, you can't do a few things that I need you to do, then I don't want you getting angry at me, Anyways, you guys go ahead and ask the questions now. Any business credit questions? This is free information for you guys. Honestly, I have over $1.5 million. Well, I don't want to say 1.5. I think it's 1.4 last time I counted. 1.4 million in business credit. And you guys, a lot of you guys have witnessed me getting all that on my channel alone. And I'm starting to getting it again. I've been away, for like 9 months, but I just applied for a couple other, no PG, has nothing to do with my social security number, and was able to get approved for like JCPenney's, ConocoPhillips, some Synchrony Bank trade lines. All right, let's get into the chats real quick. You guys go and ask the questions you may have. This is I don't know how many lives I'm going to do. You guys know, most of you guys should know, I don't like doing lives. I shouldn't say I don't like doing the lives, but I don't do lives very much, So, ask the questions. You guys ask the questions, then maybe I will be more encouraged to do more lives in the future, coming days. So, but if it's like dead, I'm not going to really be wanting to do lives very much. I'm also on TikTok. You guys can search Joshua Van Horn on TikTok. But I do kind of business credit, entrepreneurship, personal things, and I just have good time on TikTok as well. In fact, I don't know why. We should already be on TikTok right now. Yes, Ab knows, yes. I was going to release it last Thursday, but I did not. But that's going to be a banger video, I tell you. Okay? It's going to be a huge video. It's going to probably go viral because I'm putting out so much information about getting a business loan for just one vehicle, 5 vehicles, whatever. I'm going to show everything. Hang on, let me set this up real quick. The TikTok. Okay, we are live on TikTok. For all those on GBC, Get Business Credit YouTube channel, we are live on TikTok as well. So, you guys get any of your questions in? Okay. Okay, when it comes to, for those that are just joining, hang on, let me show you this. My wife hates this, by the way. My wife hates this, and a lot of my YouTube competitors hate this, but I don't do this to try to be competitive. It is what it is. You guys have seen. It's like 80% business credit cards. Yes, I would say 60 to 70%, probably 75% does require to have a good credit score, personal credit score. Mine stays around 790 to 810, but I did not get most of those cards actually with a credit score higher than probably 640, 650. I had no credit actually when I started the YouTube channel back 3 years ago. But I've been able to purchase real estate, auto loans. Well, I don't want to tell too much because I have a video coming out on a couple other things I'm going to do. Let me see. I'm looking at messages back and forth between TikTok on my phone and YouTube and Facebook. You have your own credit repair company. Yes, I know I did before, Credit Repair Co., but it's no longer mine. But I do help out with credit repair, but I mainly do business credit. Mr. Big Balls. There's no way, bro, it's actually real. I don't know what you mean by that. Where are you from? Columbus, Ohio. Anyways, all right, you guys smash the thumbs up on the video, and then I'm going to go through these comments right now. You guys are asking some good questions, too. All right, Nick, if you're interested, just shoot me a text. And it's first come, first serve. I'm only going to take on probably 5 people at a time just because I can't really take on more than that. Let's see here. I like to put my head up for the comment. Ab knows, are you going to do a video about using business credit to purchase a vehicle for business? Yes, I will. I've already done. I've done a couple of videos about that in the past, but they're 2020 and 2021, I believe. Not much has changed, but there's a few things that changed. I'm going to make it a little bit easier and touch on points. So then when you go to the dealership, you'll have all the ducks in order and you're going to get approved. As long as you have those ducks in order. And you don't need to have good personal credit. Nick, so when I say no doc business life credit, some of those thumbnails are kind of misleading. Not so much mine, but other people's are kind of misleading. You need to have docs. When I say docs, no docs, it means like you don't have to actually give documents yourself. But you do need to connect to your business bank account. You do need to show at least some type of income, $5,000 to $10,000 per month coming in. Even if it's just gross, even if it doesn't mean it's profit. You know, there's so much we can cover on a one-on-one basis, but I was able to get there with nothing, so you should be able to get there as well. Checking over here to TikTok. Have you worked with a Filipino before? My wife is a Filipino. My children they're Fil-Am, so yes. Retail banking, okay. What retail banking? How to liquidate business credit cards? Yes, there's a couple of ways. I don't like to talk too much about ways that you can get in trouble with because depending on the credit card, you can get your credit card shut down doing liquidating your business credit cards. But there is a few methods that are safe. Pretty much okay. There's plastic. You could use plastic. They charge minimal fees. But there's definitely ways. Just don't go down the bad ways, you know. That's going to get your credit cards canceled. Jacqueline says, I want to go in another direction with my LLC. I need to know what I should do. Jacqueline, send me a text. You know the number. You should already know. 937-877-2009. Let's catch up. I know it's been over a year. Can I apply in your company or do you need a video editor? Francis, I always need video editors. You can email support@joshvanhorn.com. That is support@joshvanhorn.com. That's JOSHVANHORN, just like my name.com. Support@joshvanhorn.com. But video editors, yes, I always need. Chase. Okay, yeah, Chase. It's the only bank I don't deal with, and it's not a bad bank, but I don't deal with them I haven't been able to ever meet the 524 rule with Chase. I have an account with them, just not a credit card. Daddy Chill says, "What's your job?" You can follow me on Get Business Credit YouTube channel. That's my main channel I've been doing for many years. Anyways, let's get back over to YouTube. Abnose, can't wait to share your visit with 5 other business owners and help them out a lot. Thank you, Abnose. You're like a rock star, Ab. Honestly, you're a rock star. You're always the one commenting. You're always interacting. I appreciate that so much. So much. Really appreciate that. And the business vehicle, no PG business vehicle loan, I don't want to give the title out yet, so that's why I'm like hesitant on what I'm saying. But I've already done like 25 takes of it just to make it so perfect and covering every little element. I think I have over like $5,000 spent just on the production of the video. That should be released by the end of this month. If it's not released by the end of this month, it'll be the first week of August. But thank you, Ebnose. Thank you so much for all the support, pushing it out there. Hi, looking to start a business with tax preparation. Are there any businesses with credit products that would be more beneficial to my situation? GF, what do you mean by that exactly? Are you looking to... Are there any business credit products that would be more beneficial? Like, what are you exactly trying to get? There's ways you can make money offering the tax preparation services. There's like affiliate programs and stuff that I think would be beneficial. Are you looking to do personal or business taxes? Abnose, have you ever purchased real estate using your business credit? Yes, absolutely. So much. Actually, a lot of the credit cards, a couple of the cards actually was able to help me get several properties. Well, I don't want to say several properties. Let's say 2 properties. One was single family duplex, 2 unit, like 1 house, small 2 duplex units, like a house in Ohio. And then a 6 unit apartment complex. Well, not apartment complex, but apartment building. And I was able to flip that and make a good return on that, but I bought it 100% with business credit. And even with real estate, you really don't need money, and you don't need great credit either. You don't need great personal credit, and you don't need that much money, depending on where you're at. If you're trying to go after like California real estate, especially Southern California, it's going to be tough with little money. But if you're in the Midwest or property that is not too expensive, say like 200, 300,000, you can get that pretty cheap. As long as everything lines up, it's actually, you can make some money as long as it's not an upside down loan. And I'll talk about that too here in the very near future. Next month, I'm going to be talking a lot about real estate investing with business credit. Because honestly, real estate is like, I invested a little bit. And there were YouTube viewers of mine here on GBC that I actually invested in, and I lost my ass on 6 figures. A couple of them, and a couple of them just flat out screwed me over. I was just, I guess, too nice. They screwed me over. But real estate wise, it's very hard to go wrong, because you're not going to get a loan for real estate unless no hard money lender is going to give you the loan unless it makes sense for them. So if you bring them a deal and it makes sense, then you're going to probably turn out okay. It's going to be a good deal. TikTok or YouTube, you guys have any questions? Put them in the comment section. Thank you, Jacqueline. Appreciate it. Share the videos out. I really need to help you guys to get my YouTube videos out, TikTok videos out. I need to get them out because YouTube is punishing me, because the YouTube algorithm is punishing me, I should say. I've been away for so long to deal with my medical issues and personal issues. Now I'm back full time, but even like I noticed I make a video and put it out earlier today, it's still only get like 100, 200 views the first couple hours. Normally we get like 1,000 views in the first couple hours. So I need you guys to help me push me out there a little bit. Help me get back on track. I appreciate it. Did you get implants? Your smile looks amazing. No, I did not get implants. I got veneers. And then they're all veneers. Like all of it to back. They're all veneers. And it was like $40,000, but just broke. One just broke yesterday. Got to go in Friday. I got an appointment Friday. But thank you. Yes. If you look back to my older videos, you'll see my smile wasn't so good. I had a gap issue. No, I don't. T. Ruffin, what's up, brother? Thank you so much for tuning in. T. Ruffin's one of my first subscribers. Thanks for tuning in. The GOAT is back. I'm the GOAT, but you're the GOAT as well. No doc loans and Equifax Biz. Yeah, the one I dropped earlier with National Business Capital, you guys check that out. It's definitely helped me out, I would tell you. I've kind of been the guinea pig for you guys, but I'll tell you, National Business Capital put a couple loans together for me that I didn't necessarily need, but they were definitely very helpful. And the rates were not very bad as well. Now, you don't want to hold on to these loans very long, especially draw loans. They're okay. They're great, actually. It just all depends on your situation. But if you're able to take $30,000 and turn that into $60,000 within 30 days, it makes sense to pay a loan of, say, $33,000. You're going to pay back $3,000. It makes sense. But if you're milking that for a year and you're going to be paying back, say, $45,000, $50,000 after borrowing $30,000, and your business isn't doing very good, then no, it doesn't make sense. So everything really comes down to what type of business you're in and how you can flip it. And it may be some business that you're in right now could be the reason that you're trying to get business credit with the already established business you have now, and that business funding you're trying to get to fund a real estate project or a different business altogether. And that's okay. You can do that too. I've done that so much. Image Printing Plus says Amazon discontinued the Net 55. I made a video about that over a year ago about that. Do they offer any business credit solutions? Only with American Express right now and the Net 30. I'm going to make a video about that, Net 30. But Amazon does offer a Net 45 directly. I'm going to make a video about that here soon. I haven't recorded it. I made one about the Net 30, but not about the Net 45. But the Net 45, you need to have a different membership. I'm going to explain that. That's why I wanted to make a different video about that. But there's some new players. I don't want to say new. They're old players. But there's some new credit products out there for business credit. That's no PG that I don't know why. They've been around for 6 to 9 months now since I've been away. And my so-called competitors still haven't made a video about it. So I'm going to make these videos here soon about these. And it's going to give you new avenues for... that's going to replace the Amazon and some of these other ones. Who did you use for trademark your business name or logo? I've trademarked only to get business credit and Credit Josh, but I have a lawyer that's worked with me ever since like 2010. You know, I used to work for lawyers. I do all their marketing and stuff. So it was a mutual beneficial thing for both of us. Like, you know, and just like my music production and my music producing, he's a music attorney, basically handles music contracts for big artists. So, but he's very reasonable. So if you need somebody attorney wise for general contract work and say trademarks, patents, or anything like that, I can pass you along to my attorney, and he's a very good guy, very well known. He's out of Miami, but he can work with anybody pretty much nationwide or worldwide. Great guy. I stand behind him. I've been working with him ever since 2010. Chef Salido says, what are some tier 2 business cards to apply for? Chef, what do you already have, and what is your goals? What are you looking to get? Hello, Josh. What can we do to share? That's my mother, Michelle Enyart. Thank you for tuning in, Mother. Huncho Fox, what's up, bro? Send me a text, an email, support@joshvanhorn.com. Again, support@joshvanhorn.com. I know I owe you some one-on-one time, mentorship, so send me an email. Or you should still have my number, 937-877-2009. I've been away. I'm back now 100%. So get with me. There's like you and like 3 others that, I owe some time to. So get with me. I haven't forgot about you guys. And TikTok, what is your YouTube channel? Get Business Credit. GET, and then business, and then credit. Get Business Credit. I'll be on TikTok here later too. You guys like that NPC thing? Nick, for sure. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. And send me a text. We can catch up or whatever. Thanks so much. Glad to see you. It's been a long time. Hancho Fox. No, I appreciate your patience. Hancho Fox, I appreciate it. Thanks for being patient. Anyways, you guys have any other questions at all? Please put those questions in and I will answer. All right, any other questions, you guys? This is actually the peak time for YouTube, my YouTube viewers. You guys have any questions at all? Or do you guys want me to talk? I would just talk. Have you guys tried to get Expensify? This card should be able to get you anywhere from 10 to 30,000 limit right away. It's a little tricky, but you can get it. How many of you guys have like it's hard to tell with American Express because I have 12 American Express cards. I have the black card as well. I'll make a separate video about that, but I'm canceling it. That's the video I'm going to make, is why I'm canceling it. Mainly because the fee is just outrageous. The annual fee is coming up next month. I'm canceling it. I can't justify it, but besides the black card, between business and personal, I have too many of these cards. Okay, too many. The annual fees alone, I think, are over $4,000, not counting the black card. So it's like I just don't use them enough. It's just not. So I'm going to kind of break down what you should do. I know everything about American Express. I have my own reps, 2 different reps, a personal and business rep. screw the Apple Card. That's just the Apple Card with Goldman Sachs is no longer being issued, from what I understand. But a lot of the store cards, I would always advise anybody stay away from any store cards, even business like Amazon Business American Express card. You're not going to get a very great limit starting off. You're better off getting a card like this. Yes, some of these are charge cards, but they're very flexible. Just depends what you want to do. Optioning says any new credit cards that show credit limit before hard pull, like Apple Card. Sorry, I read your question wrong. No, but the Apple Card is actually gone now. From what I understand, it's gone. Discover Card does, but that's personal. Business cards, no, but if you go after the fintech business cards, it's not going to affect your personal credit at all. So it shouldn't be a big deal for you to take it or not take it. Just depends what perks you want. Hotel business cards. There's one hotel business card that's actually like a Choice Hotels. I got to make a video about it. I've already been in contact with their GM for reservations, business partnerships. But they're not an actual credit card. It's like a net 30. But hotel business cards. The only one I would say, but again, it's going to depend on your situation. I have here I got to show it just because if I don't show it, then people are going to say I'm bullshitting or something. But the American Express Bonvoy. Okay, this was a good card overall, but then again, I'm not the greatest person to advise on that because I don't use hotels very often. I haven't even used the credit they give me every year, and that one I think is like $400, $300 or $400 annual fee. So I wouldn't be the best to advise about the perks. I know it's worth it if you use it. I got it because it's just all about the American Express family. I'm trying to teach you guys getting in the door, everything with American Express before. That's why I kind of went American Express crazy. And that led me to get the American Express Black Card. So, hey, I'm just checking over to TikTok here. Bro, you're cool. Useless son. Thank you so much. Wonder who Useless son is. Hope that's not my son. Anyways, every single thing's going to depend on too many different factors. Option GM business card shows limit before Hopper. Have you tried it? If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about this, but I think GM card. Hang on, let me check that because I applied for this before. I didn't get denied, but there was something wrong with it, and I'll tell you right now once I pull it up here. But yes, I have tried after Credit Plug put it out, I believe. Usually I put things out before Credit Plug, but and usually it's like 80% of the time I put it out before Credit Plug puts things out, but this one I think was one that he put out before me. if you guys look at his, nothing bad about him, but just, you look at it, just repeat everything. Yeah, so it's because it's by Goldman Sachs as well. It's just the same as, like, I believe Walgreens or CVS was also by Goldman Sachs. One's through Synchrony Bank, if I'm not mistaken, or Community, and then one of them is through with GM. It's through Goldman Sachs, because they're using the same platform. It's all an algorithm, and that's what I try to teach you guys, is the algorithm, not the lender, because the lender really doesn't matter. Lender matters, but it's the algorithm within the lender that actually matters. That's how I was able to get approved with American Express, and I got 12 cards with them, 12 different cards. Keep in mind, I got those all within like 3 to 4 months. And if you take that and look at everybody else on MyFICO and websites and YouTube, they will tell you that's unheard of. I was able to do it. I'm not going to say it's good for you to do the same thing I did. I wouldn't advise anybody to do this to themselves. Never. Like, out of all those cards, 20% I've already canceled, just because there's no point to have that many cards. I don't need that many. I don't even need 90% of those, actually. Steps to the black card. I'll be releasing that soon. I'm making a video about why I canceled it. I haven't canceled it yet, but why I'm canceling it. I've already recorded part of it, but I'm going to tell you basically how to get it. And it's not going to be anything like any video you've seen on YouTube, period, because what they say is completely incorrect. I got it after just 6 months with American Express, and I was not meeting any crazy high requirement. I applied for it. You can't really apply, but I got invited to it after I requested to be invited to it. And I'll tell you my steps. I can't tell you what the 100% way to go about doing it, but I can tell you my experience, and that's what I would do. But I can tell you I can say 100% with certainty what every video that is on YouTube saying what you have to do to get the black card is completely not the case, or it wasn't in mine. I didn't have to spend $250,000. I never spent $250,000, maybe over time, but not when I got invited and I got the black card. I did not spend $250,000, maybe $80,000. Yeah, Marriott Bonvoy Ebnos, I don't know much about it. Like, it's just one of my cards. I don't use it very much. I think I put like $200 a month on it. I think it's like 8,000 limit. No, I think it's 5,500. I don't remember exactly. There's only like 5 cards I use. Like, I put a lot of expenses on, and those are limits like $15,000 to $30,000 limit. But I don't always have that. In fact, 4 years ago, I didn't even have a $1,000 limit. But now I have combined probably 1.3, 1.5 million. But the Marriott, yeah, I mean, I haven't made a video and I haven't checked out what happened. I think it was last year they changed some rules about their point system. So I don't know how good it is. I can't tell you to go and get that card now. I know it's different, business and personal, but I heard they're not. It's different now. So in due time, I'll make a video about that. Chef says, I currently have Sam's Club Business MasterCard for $8,000 and $12,000 store card. Also have $1,000. Okay. What was your original question, Chef? It doesn't let me go back. Are you using those? I think I saw what you said, but are you using those? What's your usage? Because you want to be using those. ADB is not going to be really reporting. They actually owe me like $70,000. ADB owes me. I'm going to be doing. Well, I don't want to say I'm going to be. I already am, but they owe me about $70,000 in commissions. They're not a great company, in my opinion. They got greedy. Sam's Club, that's set through Synchrony, $8,000. How long ago did you get that? And did you get that first, or did you have the store card, business store card? Okay, wait a minute. You said $8,000 and $12,000 for the store card. Okay, good. That's healthy. That's very healthy with Synchrony. How much are you using though? Because I can tell you how to get much higher than that on the MasterCard part. Because they're both through Synchrony. What's the best first business credit card to try to build business credit? Well, there's not really a credit card per se to build business credit. First, you want to get a couple of foundation things taken care of. Do you have NAV Business Boost? If you don't, then I have a 50% off coupon that only I have. Nobody else is actually able to offer you even a 1% discount. Only my channel can give you 50% off. And you look on my channel, I don't really push that or even advertise it very much, ever. I don't think I have in almost 2 years, but I'm still the only one that can give that discount. Chapman, I'm going to answer your question next. Hang on one second. Rami Pridden, you're lucky. No, I'm just work hard. All right, I'm going to go to yours, Chapman. If someone's goal is to get 250 in credit limits, what steps would you recommend? Chapman, that's such an open-end question that's very hard for me to answer without knowing some background and a little bit about yourself, what you want to do. I'm not really trying to push my mentorship program. I have lowered it rate-wise to around $500 a month, but you can send me a message at 937. I'm going to put it here. If you are interested, even for a consultation, free consultation, I'll give that. But someone is no credit. All right. No credit. Do you have a current LLC? There's several questions I would need to know. If you have a current LLC or INC or S Corp, how much do you have in the bank? How much cash reserves do you have? And what's your personal credit like? These are all contributing factors, but let me just tell you guys my situation, what it was before. 2019, I didn't have bad credit. I think I had like one negative thing on my credit, and that was like not a repo, it was a charge off for a vehicle I got in 2013 through a credit union. And the loan was almost paid off, but I had a stroke and then moved out of the country during that time, and it kind of just slipped my brain completely because there was only 2 months left, and it went to a charge off for like $800. or $1,900. Yeah, like $1,900. But I've been out of the country so long. For that time was already like 6 years, 7 years when I started the YouTube channel. But I've never had bad credit. I've never just had a lot of credit established. I have had a lot of business credit, but not personal credit. No need for it. I've been on and off ever since 2005. I've been in China and Philippines, you know. I would spend a couple of years here and then go to the U.S. for a year or so. But in like 2009 or 2019, I started the YouTube channel, end of, I think, 2019. And then I kind of got serious with everything. But I think I only had a couple $1,000s to my name at that particular time. And then within 1 year, like, I was not born with a silver spoon in my mouth or anything like that. After I got in the military, I had to work everything. I actually did exactly what my parents said not to do. I think I did. But then I got all of these, all within like a year, from like 2020 or 2021 to 2022, early 2022. So like over a year. Little over a year. I think 16 months I was able to get like 1.4 million in business credit and personal credit. And only about 150,000 of that is personal credit. I think the rest is business credit. But I've literally went through like 99% of everybody out there. I can tell you who to go through, who not to go through, depending on your particular situation. That's what I was saying is if you're looking for one-on-one consultations, you know, I was charging like $1,200 for my mentorship before. Now I'm only charging like $500 because I've been away for so long. Now I'm getting back on track with everything. Still the same knowledge, if not more, but I wanted to try to help more people out, but I can only help about 5 or 6 people. So if you are interested in that, just send me a text message. There's the number. Send me a text message. Let me know if you're interested. I think tomorrow or the next day we're going to be doing a live stream with my wife, and she's like my backbone on everything. And she'll be the like one to go to schedule everything with me. Okay, okay. Craig Mack, send me an email, support@joshvanhorn.com. I'll put it in the comment section or whatever, or in the chat section. Shoot me an email because I'm the only partner with Nav, and I can kind of pull and see what the heck's going on. If you're brand new, shouldn't take more than like 30 to 45 days for things to start showing up, at least with Experian and Dun and Bradstreet. If it hasn't showed up yet, there's a problem, and I can help you get down to see what that problem is. Jacqueline, you stopped using A to B a year ago. Yep, me too. And they owe me like $70,000. I'm in a lawsuit with them. Chris, nice. What are you doing in the Philippines? Well, maybe you're a new follower. I've been here in the Philippines since 2008 now. My wife, she's Filipino, and my kids are Filipino, or half Philippine. Summer? My daughter was wanting to say hello to you guys. I'll bring her up here in a second. We moved studios. I had 3 different studios. Now my home studio where I'm at now is here right next to my house. Say hello. Right there. Look there.
Hi.
Say what am I doing in the Philippines? My daughter, of course. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, she's gonna go back playing on her TikTok or whatever. All right. Thank you, honey. So that's my second oldest daughter. You know, my eldest daughter, she had passed away. I made a video about that a couple years ago. But that's Summer Van Horn. That's my eldest alive daughter. So, and I'm teaching her so much about business credit already. And she's only 13. She turns 13 next month. Ab knows. Hey, Ab, I'm going to add you here just because you're so supportive and everything. Ab, are you still here? Ab, are you still here? You asked so many questions, Ab, and I really appreciate all those questions. I just made you a moderator. Hope that's okay. You don't have to do anything, but if you want to, you can. Kenneth, how you doing? Kenneth, how are you? I don't want to butcher your last name. Kenneth Cabarrus Senior. Cabarrus, am I saying that right? How are you, man? Chris, wow, amazing you did this credit card journey from the Philippines. Yes, mainly yes. I have a really good office manager and my aunt, both in Ohio, and lawyers in the States. And I get every 2 weeks a FedEx package. So that's kind of how I handle everything. But I keep everything legit, of course. But if I apply for anything, I just make sure that I'm applying from my location. And even though I'm in the Philippines, but I make sure I'm applying from Ohio. You know, so everything is 100% legit. You know, and I always use any of the cards I get approved for. I use them typically for 3 months, and then I stop using them, and I just use them like once every 3 months. So I use them 3 months consecutively once I get approved. Depending on the amount, I'll use it just for 3 months, and then after the 4th month to the 6th month, I just use it for, like, say, a Netflix bill, like $10, $20 bill. And then I put it on the back burner after 3 months. So after 6 months, I don't use it much, if at all. And then I decide. If it's 0 annual fee, then I just keep it. Let's see here. I'm sure you missed my question. Oh, I did miss your question. Sorry about that. Optioning. How much credit limit do you think you'd get without, let's see, how much credit you... Can you kind of detail that a little bit more? How much credit limit do you think you'd get without LLC? Well, I have other channel, Credit Josh, and I've showed you guys what I can get with just my personal credit. But business and personal are two separate. Even if you're Bill Gates, well, I don't want to say Bill Gates, but let's just say you have $100 million in the bank. Say you're an unknown rich person with good credit, and you own a couple businesses. You're gonna get more business, like you're gonna get more credit limit within business, always. Just like Dell, for instance, which is web bank. PayPal used to be the one, like the underwriter for PayPal card was web bank. They do a lot, but like they do give me 30,000 limit. So, but personal, they all give you like 3,000 with the 800 FICO score. So there's too many factors. But with business credit, you really can't compare it to personal credit. It's two separate things. They're not going to be looking at, like, it's an all number. With personal credit, it's a numbers game. It comes down to an algorithm, a very strict algorithm. You have one late payment, but you have a great credit score. Everything else looks great. You're still going to get denied with a lot of lenders. But with business credit, you can have a lot of inquiries. That's not looked at. It's almost an instant decision, too. No one's looking at it. There's not really an underwriter looking at it. You're going to get it approved. You know, a lot of times it's easier to get approved for, say, $20,000 Synchrony Sam's Club MasterCard than it is to get approved for $200 with Uline. It's true. So, but if you're asking about LLC versus other, like INC, S Corp is not good. I have seen evidence that show that S Corps get kind of hurt when it comes to business credit. LLCs don't really. But established INCs, C Corp, definitely have the most upper hand. When I say established, it's over 2 years. But if you're saying like 2 years, INC, and that's just established 2 years, but not building much business credit, and then an LLC that was aggressive for the first 6 months and only been in business, say, 1 year, yeah, the LLC is going to get better credit limits. That's why I said there's so many factors. That's why I started offering mentorship, because like it's so hard to. I think last year in 2021, I think I did a total of like 65 clients. I think I did one-on-one with. Some were just like one-off, some were monthly, some were multi-month. But I can tell you, honestly, like the ones that were most successful were the ones that weren't buying shelf corporations. It's the ones that grinded and listened to my videos, got the line accounts, got the NAV, Business Boost accounts, eCredible, got those, and then over, say, 1 year, they were able to kind of do exactly what I was able to do. I'm showing you guys the secret sauce. There is no secret sauce, but I show you guys exactly what to do. I didn't do anything like magical. I showed you exactly what I did. You could do the same thing, but I know all the underwriters now, and I could kind of save you guys some headache if you want to do one-on-one mentorship. Beamer bro, Beamer boy. I'm going to go through these because there's several more. We got 30 people in the house. You guys smash the like, please. We only got 12, I think. Well, you got 12 thumbs up. Come on, you guys. We got 30 of you guys in here, and there's only 12. 12 thumbs up? Come on. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. You guys, there's 30 of you guys. Come on, give me a thumbs up, please. Appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. You know, I've already spent over an hour here, and I'm going to answer all of your questions and spend more time with you guys. But just give me a thumbs up. That's all I ask. I'm just getting back. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll be right back. Eb knows we love transparency of this channel. Great information for business owners and future business owners. Of course, Eb. That's one thing that's different about me than everybody else. Unfortunately, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are very misleading. They just try to do clickbait. Even the biggest ones that you guys probably watch, have they shown you proof themselves that they have these cards? Probably not. You just trust them, but I'm telling you, you should trust people that actually have experience. I have 100%, Ab said it best, transparency. That's something I live on, is transparency. And yes, Jacqueline, I'm going to be giving more grants out soon. I'm just now getting back on track, but yes, I think I gave away well over 100,000, 119,000. I think I gave 119,000. I gave away between the Michael J. Fox Parkinson's Foundation research and GBC viewer grants and Amazon gift card giveaway, because you know those were 100, 200, 250 in like 16 months period of time. I gave away 119,000. I don't do this for money. I do this to help. I do this to give me something to do, you know. Channel everything for me, you know. I'm trying to teach my kids too something to do. All right, let me get back into these comments. I have a 6-year-old LLC with 7 vendor accounts. NAB, Business Credit Central, cancel. I would not even deal with them. eCredible, Shirtsy, Lowe's, Amazon, Invoice, JCPenney's, and Gas Card so far with low percent. Where should I go from here? Have you tried to get... Sharif W, have you tried to get Sam's Club? Because I think if you have Lowe's and Nav and eCredible, those should be reporting to Experian and JCPenney's. That's Synchrony. So you have 2 Synchrony backed. As long as those accounts are in good standing, you should be able to get, without having a good personal credit score, you should be able to get a Sam's Club card. But you need to have a membership, business membership first. You don't have to, but it's advisable. Ebno says, hi, Summer. She went in the other room, but I'll tell her you said hi. Question is pertaining to the other 2 Tier 2 cards recommendation. I've used them both cards a lot, and personal chef and caterer. I got the MasterCard back in April, March. All right. I think there's a lot of options for you, chef. Honestly, there's a lot of options for you. So, I mean, you use gas. Where are you located at? What's your location? Because that's going to depend too. And what do you exactly need? What would help your business get to the next level without putting you in debt? What could help you? Tell me that, and then I will tell you what I would suggest. All right, Kenneth, thank you. Glad I pronounced it. Ab, thank you so much for all the support. Really appreciate it. All right, chef, 80 paydex score means nothing. In 418, I'm guessing 418 was with Equifax. 89 with Experian at 64 now. 64 actually is not bad. I am the only person on YouTube that is endorsed only by Experian Business. Experian Business is the one that you guys should be focusing on. In fact, 99% of the business credit cards does not matter unless you have Experian Business credit built up. But I got some of these with having no Experian Business credit score, only like 34. And that's zero. That's just a business established. Named established. It's just what you need to have in your filmographics with Experian. That's why you see, if you search Experian Business Credit Explained on YouTube, if you just search those words, you'll see my channel comes up, my videos come up. I've done 3 or 4 Experian videos. And you'll see on those videos, Experian YouTube channel is commenting, and they're only commenting on my channel and my channel only. And they've praised me for the work that I have done for them. And it's not like they told me what to say. I just understand exactly what is needed with Experian. And Experian is the most important business credit bureau, in my opinion, hands down. A lot left Dun and Bradstreet back like 3 years ago, because there's ways you can manipulate Dun and Bradstreet. There's no ways anybody can manipulate Experian. It's impossible. Well, I don't want to say impossible, but very, very hard. It's not something, unless you have somebody working there, it's not going to happen. So I can tell you, it's best focus on Experian. If you focus on Experian, building Experian business credit, the rest will be okay. But I'll tell you, all the major financial institutions, they're not looking at Dun & Bradstreet. They may only look at Dun & Bradstreet for a backup, just to confirm what Experian is already showing. But they're going to be looking at Experian to make their main decision. All right, Craig. It's all right. I'll get your text and email regardless when I stay on top of that. Make sure it's okay. Yeah, and I'll tell you, there's some gas cards out there, Chef, that you can use, that you can actually use them not just for gas. You can use them for, like, you're in catering, you can use them for catering things, buy meats, or anybody that takes credit cards, you can convert those. Depending on the gas card, you can convert those. Depending on what gas card it is, you can get those into where they're accepted anywhere for anybody that takes credit cards. And you can actually get like 2 to 3% back. Thank you, Chef. Appreciate that. She is gorgeous. There's many people that has been following me that's got so many loans and approvals because of my videos. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I am transparent 100%. I've said that the best. I don't BS anybody. T. Ruffin, actually, he knows he knows the same. A lot of my OGs, they know I don't BS anybody. I can be legally sued if I tell you guys wrong information. I give you guys my legal name, Joshua Van Horn. I'm not like other people on YouTube that hide behind a name. I can be liable if I tell you guys something wrong. So just keep that in mind. That's how you get 250 credit line. Yeah, Armin, Ali, you want to share that if you want? All right, Sharif, let me go back to see yours. Sharif, I don't see your question. Can you answer it again? Can you say it again? I'm using different programs, so maybe I didn't see it. If you can ask it again. Chris, if you had to restart your credit journey, how would you go about it differently? Personal or business? Business, it wouldn't be any different because I would say a bulk of the cards that I got that I've talked to you guys about on GBC channel, not Credit Josh, but on Get Business Credit channel, they had no factor on my personal credit at all. Just a different EIN. But personal credit, I've owned a credit repair agency in the past many years ago. I got out of it. I hate that business. Couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand helping people fix their credit, do all the work after 9 months and 6 months, and then they turn around and contact you 6 months later. They destroyed their credit again. You got them to 750, 800, and then 6 months later they got themselves back in the same. It's a headache. I sold that business. But that's who owns it now is Dimitri. That's who I've brought on my channel in the past. But if you're to restart your personal credit, I would go, depending on what your personal credit is, there's too many unknowns, but if I would get a Navy Federal secured card first, that would be my first, and Discover. Those would be my two first things I would do. Because those will both graduate after 6 to 12 months. And they're not going to hold you hostage to your past credit as well. As long as you didn't screw them over in the past. I could give you so much good advice, but I just don't know your history 100%. Chris, in the mentorship program, do you review existing business credit? Yes. For anybody that's interested about my mentorship program, not only do I review your current situation, but I look at also your personal credit if you share that with me. I look at every single element of your business and personal credit and your goals. You tell me what your short-term goal is and your long-term goal. And then once I know all that and I review everything, then I tell you, hey, I think we can make improvements on this, or we can make improvements on that, or apply this. And I actually walk you through the applications too. If it's one-on-one mentorship, I will actually be with you while you're applying. That's why I said I can only take on like 5 to 7 at a time. But absolutely. And the mentorship, I will, be right by your side. I think I have an idea who some of these people are that got approved. Like Arman Ali says, it's not just one account. It's a total of 250,000. It took almost 1.5 years. 80% of Josh's of credit Josh has mentioned in his videos, but catches I have a business with this revenue. Yeah, exactly as he said it. He said it best. Everything I say is not going to work for everybody. There's so many factors, and you can have shitty personal credit, shitty business credit, and still get a good amount of business credit loans if you have good business revenue coming in. Even if it's only been 2 months, you got good, healthy financials coming in, it's fine. You can get approved. And vice versa. You could have good personal or business credit or one or the other, but not great financials coming in and get approved for a lot. There's just too many unknown things. That's why you have a few options. You can just watch my videos, watch other people's videos, and then just kind of digest it all and make your own decision and do what you have to do. Kind of like what Arman Ali's, a lot of my viewers have done. Or you could just hire me. But I don't think that's also the reason you should, don't think you need to hire me. Ali did it, and thousands of others have done it watching my videos. You definitely don't need me. There is some people that need me, but not everybody needs me. In fact, I would say 90% of people don't need me. There's some people that just don't have time or are too overly cautious, or they're in a complex situation. That's when they need somebody. Chef says, that's very true. I was approved on the spot with Sam's. Yep. Karine Rossi, hello. I am first time listening to you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. We only have 22 thumbs up, and we got 31 people right now. So give a video a thumbs up if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Arman Ali, hey, I'm not the GOAT. I just try to do my best for you guys. Honestly, I can put out the information, my honest feedback and information, but it's up to you guys to apply that information to what best suits your situation and then give me feedback. But I won't put any information out unless I've already done test it and know for a fact about it. So that's the difference between me and other channels, is I won't release something unless I personally have experience with it and I've tested it. But I appreciate it so much. Thank you. T. Ruffin, one of my first subscribers. I'm glad you're back. Do you still have a discount code for Experian Business? Yeah, the business auto loan, that video's coming. You missed it earlier. Many people were talking about it. But let me see if I can get that link, because not just you, but a few other asked for this link too. Let me see if it still works. I don't know if it still works or not. Yep, it looks like it still works. All right, here you guys go. This is going to be a free gift to you guys. It gives you 50% off. Everybody should have this. It's not my link. It's Brex's link. I don't get even a single penny. If you guys sign up, I don't get a single penny, but it does give you 50% off the first year of credit monitoring for business Experian. And you can do business credit updates with them as well. I've done it many times in my videos. I've shown you guys how it looks on the dashboard. Search your business. Don't sign up unless you're already listed with tradelines. You need the yellow link that says with tradelines. If you don't have that, then you don't need to get it. It's unnecessary expense at this point. But it's normally like, I think $199, and then with this link, it gives you half off, so it's like 94, I think. I get emails almost every day for this link. I don't publicly put it out there because it's Breck's, it's not mine. Chef says thanks for, or just hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Chef. Appreciate it. Does red flag, the ugly, well, no. Okay, does Roadflex PG now? Okay, well, A to B and Roadflex unfortunately owe me combined over $120,000. I wouldn't advise anybody to go through either of them. I know they've done good for business owners, but to me, if you screw over the people that bring you business, and I wouldn't bring them business if I didn't trust them, but I built that company basically, Roadflex. Like, they came to me and had me launch them. They had not even one customer, one client, not even one client, and I got them around 1,900 customers in 1 month. And yes, some screwed them over and didn't pay them, but that's it's not my problem. That's their underwriting department. Bottom line is I promoted them heavily because they were good to me as far as like I used them the card, Roadflex card, and they were kind of like A to B. And they paid me like $13,000 in a couple months, and then like we got them so much business from my videos, and then they just kind of like shut the website down for just my login conveniently. But I'm used to this with some fly-by-night companies, so I don't want to say they're fly-by-night, but I made sure to record everything. So lawyers are handling that now. So there is no NAV score. NAV is not a credit bureau. They don't have a score, Chris. So they have like A, B, and C, and that's for the free membership. But if it's paid membership, you use my code, my link and my code to upgrade, and you'll get 50% off. Nobody else can give you that. Only I can give you that. Nobody else can give you even 1% off. I'm the only one that can give you 50% off. Thank you, that ugly Lala. Thank you so much. Use nav code. Thank you. Yeah, she should be able to tell you. Only my code works for getting that discount. Nobody else can give you a discount. Like, nobody else can give you a discount. Period. Only my, not my link, but my code. Hey Javier, how you doing, buddy? Long time no talk. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Chapman, how do you get Navy Federal without any military affiliation? Well, I'm military affiliation, and all my family is as well. But there's a lot that are not. I would say there's more people that are members of Navy Federal that are not any affiliation with Navy Federal. I'm not going to tell you how to do that. There's ways to do it. I'm not going to tell you how to do that, but I will make a video about Navy Federal here very soon. You may want to check that out, but I'll be dropping that probably within the next 2 weeks, a Navy Federal video. Make sure all notifications are turned on. If you're a subscriber, and you will hear about that, and I'll kind of rant, and then if you read between the lines, you'll learn how to do it. But I'm not going to teach it, but I will kind of tell you what I don't like, and just because I tell you something I don't like and how to do it doesn't mean I want you to do it. But that's information up for yourself to do what you want with it. Jacqueline's been rolling. Yeah, exactly. She has. She has. She's been rolling ever since my first video, and that was no joke. That was almost 4 years ago. That was, I think, mid-September 2019, I think. And then I put out one video, and then about business credit, and then I didn't. After 1 hour, I only got like 3 views, so I just ended. Like I stopped, and then I came back like 2 months, 3 months later, and it got like 5,000 views in like 2 months. So then I was like, oh, people care. So then I went kind of gung ho after that. December 6th, that's my first or second video back, and kind of went crazy. But yeah, Jacqueline's been with me from everything. She's seen it all. Good, bad, ugly, all of it. Craig Mack, do I have any slots open for one-on-one? Yes, I do. I think. I haven't checked my other phone. I got 3 phones. The number I gave, 937-877-2009, was the number to text for the mentorship. My wife will be handling that tomorrow, but I would assume there's probably, we had a long mentorship waiting list last year of like 700 people, but I think a lot of those people are not around anymore because I took a break, and I don't want to just start reaching out to all those people like I'm desperate or something. So, I'm only taking on 5 to 7 people, so I'm sure I'm only offering it tonight and maybe tomorrow with my wife, but if you text now, I would say there's probably going to be a spot available for you. But I don't want to really take on more than 5 to 7 at a time. That'd be for like 1 month. You get weekly calls and direct phone number to me and everything. And I'll help you get back on track. Or get you on track. Now, can you call me every single day? No, that's going to irritate me. But you'll have plenty of time with me. Before I charge like $300 an hour just to speak with me. So $500 for a month. That's pretty good. And I don't keep track of the time either. Like if we talk for 3 hours, I'm not billing you for 3 hours, It's just once a month fee. And it can just be for 1 month only. Just basically cover my time. And I donate pretty much all the money to Michael J. Fox Parkinson's Research Foundation, because I have Parkinson's and it's something I truly, dearly care about. So anyway, just email or send a message. You can email too, but I'm going to drop the link again. I just sent it. Just you guys want to check it out if you want. Okay, let me take a little bathroom break real quick. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. If you guys can, please, if you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up. We got 27 thumbs up, and I noticed there's about 10 new people in here that haven't given a thumbs up. I'll be right back. Just give me 2 minutes, give a thumbs up. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Get through these questions. I am located in Pennsylvania. I want to expand the business and get a food trailer soon. I also have another business in land investing, so would Home Depot and Lowe's be good cards? Absolutely, Chef. Yes, absolutely. Home Depot is going to be harder than Lowe's. I can tell you that right off the bat. Home Depot is underwritten through Citi. They're pretty strict. You need to be in business for over 2 years. But Lowe's you can get very easy. And they actually give you like longer terms than Citi does. Hey, do you guys see hey, John White, do you guys see the super chat, like a little money symbol? If any of you guys see that, I just want to make sure it's still working on my end, that I'm still monetized. If any of you guys can send like even a super chat for like $1, I'll send it right back to you guys. I just want to make sure it's still working. Because I've been away for like 9 months and I don't know what. YouTube clearly screwed the algorithm up for me because I would have usually a lot more than this, even my videos. So make sure things are still working. Let's see here. Sharif W. I mentioned having 7 business credit cards. Tried Sam's with decline back in September. That was back in September. So, Sharif W., shoot me an email or a text. I dropped the information. It sounds like you probably need one-on-one. But it just depends. If you want, one thing I can't guarantee you is with my mentorship one-on-one, you will have a much higher successful chance of getting approvals. That's guaranteed. Okay, Craig Mack, it works. Okay, thank you. I said $1. I didn't say $1.99. Thank you. Thank you. I think you asked too about the mentorship, right? Send me a message, Craig. ASAP, send me a message. Yes, don't ever buy shelf corporations. Everybody on YouTube telling you to buy shelf corporations. For one, it's illegal. Don't do it. It's illegal. It depends how you do it, but it's very illegal. Let me get back to the questions here. In the right order, I should say. And I'll blast through these real quick. All right, so if you guys need get the 50% off the Experian Business credit, it's 1 year. You pay like $94, just a one-time fee for $94, and then you can submit updates, all that, and you can follow along with my videos in the past where I show you what you need to do to update the filmographic information, so you get. I tell you. The score goes from 0 to 100 for Experian, and that's honestly Experian is the most important. But I'll tell you, I showed you guys, if you look back in like 2021, I showed you guys early 2021, I believe, that the score, don't focus too much on the score, but what you're doing. So if you give them your filmographic information, meaning your website, your email address, the CEO, the vice president, if there is a vice president, doesn't need to be. But if you give them more information than the Secretary of State has when they have it, even you don't have any trade lines reporting, that alone is going to be worth like 30 points out of 100. So then when you get Quill or you get, say, Uline, that's going to get you up to 60 just for that information. So then you can get to, say, 70 to 80 just with like 2 trade lines. But the score isn't always the most important thing, I should say. But it helps to establish. But then after you get those initial scores, then you want to start like building that profile up with a mixed profile. You want a different mixed profile. I'll tell you, there's like 2 other new ones that I got that's going to be a game changer for a lot of you guys. Game changer. I just can't release one of them yet until I get the green light from the company, and then the other one I don't want to release it because I know that my competitors will release it. So I'm just waiting. I'll release it very soon. August is going to be a big month, I'll tell you. So basically, what we're doing, you guys, is I'm using the last like 1 week of this month to show YouTube I'm back. I'm not going to waste my really good, great content on uploading it to YouTube and then YouTube not giving me the credit I deserve. I've been away because of my medical issues for 8-9 months, and they've penalized my channel. The algorithm has, I should say. So I'm trying to upload videos every day now for the rest of this month, next 5 to 7 days. So then August 1st comes, and then I can start releasing the really good content. Really good content. The really good gems. So the algorithm pushes those out where they belong. There's no point for me to drop the best content now when I just came back and YouTube pushing it out to, 50, 75 people? It's pointless. Even if I'm not getting paid anything, it's still pointless. Like, I want to make sure, like, my hard work is actually going to somebody that can help. It can help them, All right, operation. Do you need an LLC or a sole? No, a sole prop is not fine because a sole prop is 100% based on your personal credit. You're not going to get business credit being a sole prop. It's going to be based solely on your personal credit. You want to separate the liability, and that's in your LLC or your S corp or your C corp. But I'd advise against. I would say LLC is best. That's what most do. Yeah, like I'm going through the comments the right way, but just glancing at yours, yes. Just wait. In August, I'm gonna still be releasing daily for the rest of this month, just to get the algorithm okay. But just wait. In August, it's a whole nother level. Like, I'm dropping so many gems that's gonna really be beneficial to a lot of you guys. Not all, but beneficial to a lot of you guys. Travis B, hey, what's up, Travis? I have 16 or 17 channels that should be reporting, but so far only 3 on X4. I don't know which ones, Travis. Send me an email. Support at joshvanhorn.com. Send me a list of at least like 10 of those. I'll tell you which ones that say they report, but they really don't, because there's a lot of like companies out there that say they report to Experian, but they don't. It's just to get money from you. Ally, you need 5 to 7, but it depends on the denominational amount. You want to have at least $1,000 payment showing on Experian, because they're going to be Ally looks at Experian only. They verify only with Dun and Bradstreet that you're a business, but they look at your credit decision based on Experian Business. I'll be covering that here in probably a week or so. Early August, I'm going to be dropping my banger business credit, no PG vehicle loan or lease video. And it's going to be the best video on YouTube. Although my 2 other videos about no PG auto loans are still the #1 videos on YouTube, and still the #1 searched YouTube videos for those topics. I think they have 50 and 60,000 views so far. And those are a couple years old. And that at that time, I don't even have half the knowledge I have now. So just imagine what this next video is going to be. Plus the production alone, I spent over $5,000 on the production. So I take over 20 takes of it, and it's still not completed yet. But in the next 2 weeks, it'll be released. And it's going to be a banger. Jacqueline, I want a free website and 500 from Get Business Credit. You correct. I'm happy you're backdropping boulders. You know what, Jacqueline? I'll get back to dropping the free gifts too. I did that before, so much. I took a break from it because I felt like at some point there was a lot of people just coming to me just for free things. And I only give away like free gift cards and stuff to try to help people out. It wasn't like to get traffic or something. And it kind of got away from that, but I'll be dropping that back. AJK, Josh, what was the key to get your first high credit line? Really enjoy all your content, helpful to everyone. Personal or business? If you say business, everybody's definition of a high credit line is different. But I would have to say, if you're talking about business, I think it would have to be Amazon. Credit card would be different, but Amazon was probably my first, and I used it so much too. I still have it. They didn't cancel mine yet. They've talked about it, but I haven't got it canceled yet. But it got to 18,000, but originally I think it was 8,500 was my first. But then I asked for increases. I made videos about those live, and I showed that. I have so much. One of these days I want to do a story about each and every card, Like, you guys, there's a history for all these cards. There's a history how I got each and every one. And I got those all in the last 24 months. Not in the last 24 months. I got those all from like 2020 to 2022. I haven't got any cards in the last 12 months. But there's a reason on how I got all those. And in 2019, I had one card to my name. So how do you go from one card to 120 cards in less than 24 months? And a lot of them all business. And not good, but not bad personal credit. QRS management. I know QRS, I think. Yeah, I remember. I know your name. I have 3 businesses. They all have the same net 30 accounts. These companies have internal systems that would red flag. QRS, it depends on what companies you're talking about. Some do, yes. Especially, again, not knowing your history. I know you, but I don't know the history of those 3 businesses, the LLCs or INCs, or if they're mixed, the address, location, what you're ordering, what the accounts are. All those are contributing factors I would need to know before I could make an informed decision. John White, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. You guys give a thumbs up, please. Appreciate it so much. John White has Home Depot, Lowe's, and Menards. Hey, I've made Lowe's, I've made Menards videos. I don't think I made a Home Depot one yet. Maybe I did, but I don't think I touched on it too much. Just because I know I have the Home Depot card, but it's not, it was hard for even me to get. So, not saying it's hard for everybody, but you can have great personal credit, everything. Unless you PG, you're not getting that card unless you've been in business for 3 years, I think. If I'm not mistaken with Citi. They're very strict. Sharif, just send me a message. 937-877-2009. It's a very reasonable price. My wife's going to handle all the coordination on all that. Like I said, I was charging $1,200 before, and I can tell you by September I will probably be charging $1,500 a month. So if you are going to want to do the mentorship for August, it's best you get in now. Now that I'm getting back on track, once I start releasing videos and people know I'm back, then the demand's going to be very high. And I have to price it accordingly, of course. But not everybody needs my mentorship. You can talk to me for 15 minutes, and 5 out of 10 people I talk to, I turn them down. Even if they were willing to pay me $10,000, I'll turn them down if it's not something I feel is a good fit or the goals aren't aligned. John White, thank you for that $1. Excuse me. Thank you, John. Appreciate the $1 showing me that it works. I thought it did not work because on my phone it did not show the monetization. And that was from Credit Josh, so it usually shows it. Global Investor, yeah, you're a long time watcher. I remember your name, first time asker. Yeah, but I've seen your name before. What's the fastest way for an OPG 100,000, 2,000 credit? That's too much of a broad question, you guys. You guys should know, if you're a long time watcher, you should know that's too broad of a question to ask me. No one's going to give you, not even Chase, even with good PG credit, no one's going to give you $100,000, $200,000. It's not going to happen. Although I did get like 130 no PG loans deposited right into my business bank account from the YouTube channel, but you need to have revenue to show. You have to have revenue if you're trying to get a lot of money like that. That's guaranteed. You got to have revenue. Either you have to have good personal credit or you have to have business revenue. One of the two. But if both of them are not good, it's going to be tough. But there's ways around it to a certain degree, but not 100, 200,000. You have to take baby steps, you know. Would you advise about against? Yes, I've brought this up, QRS, many times. Don't ever buy a shelf corporation. They are illegal. 100% illegal. They're not illegal to buy, but they're illegal to use. Just ask the FBI. They're illegal to use. Unless you make a public notice. They're okay to use as long as you make a public notice. They're okay to buy and everything. There's nothing against the law on that, but you must make a public notice. If you don't make a public notice, then it's illegal. Now, are you going to get in trouble for that? Probably not. There's no place really on that, but even the mentor clients I have had before, the ones that bought shelf corporations, once I found out they have a shelf corporation, I refund their $2,900 right back to them for a 3-month mentorship. I don't want to deal with people that have the shelf corporations because it makes it so complex. Like J&J Associates out of Pennsylvania, but they're in Alabama and they're running a trucking company. They're not associates, and neither of their names are started with a J. It's bad all along, and they registered it in their state, which is fine. It's the right way to do it, but how can you be a trucking company and be acting like you're a lawyer? Like, I've shown you can start off with nothing and make it. Like, I started off with nothing, you guys. I never had a silver spoon in my mouth. I showed you guys that you can do it. It doesn't take an education. Well, it takes education, but just take education you learn on here on YouTube. It doesn't take college education. It doesn't take money. I didn't start off with much money, and I was able to get over 1.4 million now. And I haven't got anything in the last 1 year or so. I've got a couple, but nothing to write home to mom about. Most of you guys have been witnesses to this. You can see it all live in my past videos. I know you built Reflex because I got it for my Turo business because yeah. Yep. I mean, hey, I can't say anything bad about Roadflex as long as you pay them and everything. If you got the card with Redflex, I can't say anything bad about them, but a lot of these companies like A to B and Redflex and a couple others, they're not good moral ethic people, business owners. Because if they were, they would do what like Divvy did. Like Divvy, I think, paid me $500,000 for promoting them. I got approved with Divvy for like $150,000 on the card. I used it a little bit, but not $150,000 every month. But if I'm promoting them, and it's an honest review, I'm giving you guys an honest review, and I'm giving you inside information that I was given, I think I should be kind of rewarded when they promised that, Especially when they promise, like, okay, you're not going to get paid unless they put in 1,000 gallons. So they put in 1,000 gallons. That takes a long time. So 1,000 gallons, sometimes that take a couple weeks or a couple months or even a half a year. And then when it does reach that, then the company closes your account because they don't want you to see the referrals anymore. That's what I don't like. It's like they knew they were going to screw me over from day one because they don't want to pay me, But the sad part of it is a lot of that money that I earn is going back to my channel. It's like, do you think it costs it's so cheap I'm using a webcam or something? No, the cameras I'm using are very expensive, and I have more than one studio. Just this mic alone with the Rode Procaster, it's like $5,000. So if you add just like everything, I put over $100,000 just into my studio alone. My big screen, you guys see the big 100-inch Samsung screen? You think that's cheap? And the vibe board, interactive vibe board, I put a lot back into the channel. I don't put so much into my pocket. I donate a lot to you guys and charities, Parkinson's disease, and for autism research because my daughter. But I do dislike people that say something and then don't deliver on it. That I do not like at all. No, Miss Anissa. No, you don't have to use a Brex card. You don't have to just use any card. You'll get that. You'll get that. Just make sure you clear your cache or you use Incognito starting off just to get your login. If you already have a login with them from the past, it's okay. Just use a different email address. Yeah, okay, so they're going to ask for socials now. Pretty much everyone's going to ask for a social because that's through Stripe. Reflex is actually not underwritten, but it's issued by Stripe, partner. They're going to ask for social. That's required by the law. There's no way around that. Any gas card's going to ask you for your social card or social number. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Ugly Bila. I wish your name wasn't that ugly. But thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for sharing everything out. Kathy Jury. Good evening. Can you recommend the best bank to open my business account? Best bank? What are you looking for exactly? What's best for you? Business bank account, I would say, depends on your options, what you want exactly. I don't promote North One anymore, but if you're looking for a business checking out, are you looking for something to be so easy, streamlined, where no problems and get opened right away, or you looking to build up an interbanking relationship? Yes, I do, Ebnose. I do. But, I won't release anything unless I'm 100% confident in what I'm releasing. Wasn't there a free giveaway to Experian data? I don't know what you mean, QRS, but Yeah, you can do, I think it's freebusinessfacts.com or small business facts. You can just search it. It's actually on that link I sent you. There's a free way to do it, but you're not going to be able to see what's reporting, though. Experian's the only one that actually, Experian Paid's the only one that you can see that's reporting. Eb knows, what's your TikTok handle? It is Joshua Van Horn, and I think my name is Joshua Van Horn number 3. Joshua Van Horn 3 on TikTok. Be warned, I do more than just business credit on there. I do MPC, I just do a little bit of everything. Just have fun. Donnie lacking algorithms doing great. I've never heard of your channel until I started searching business credit about a week ago. Hey Donnie, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hey, that's awesome. Glad the algorithm is pushing at least okay. I appreciate that. Any questions you have, let me know. I'm here to help you, buddy. Donnie, I'm definitely here to help you. You can just ask my other viewers. I'm here to help. Okay, Chef. Yeah, send me a message if you want. I'll try to help you out best I can on just a consultation, free consultation. But I think you can benefit just from even a free consultation. Miss Anissa, thank you. You've been also a very long time good experience, or good, I should say, I was getting mixed up with Experian, but good supporter of GBC. No, you don't need Breck's card at all. I mean, this chat is broken. Say you have $100,000 loan, and how would you do it? I don't know what that means. You need $100,000 loan? How would you do it? Again, there's too many unknown factors. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what your situation is. I need to know what your situation is, what your accomplishments are. What are you trying to do? Like, you can't just say, that's like saying you want to win the lottery right now. Or that's like saying water doesn't get wet. There's so much unknown. I need to know the details. Like, you need a $100,000 loan right now. Okay, how would I do it? Well, it depends on the history, your personal credit, your business credit, your assets. There's so many factors involved I would need to know. I don't think optioning, there's not really a state that matters so much, as long as you have the structure set up right and all your documentation is set right. I don't think any state is any different than, there are states that are more expensive, but I don't think it makes a difference on the state. I've done them in Delaware, I've done them in New York, I've done them in Wyoming, Ohio, California, Nevada. But I don't see any beneficial out of any one. Besides, look, maybe certain either tax or liability issues. But overall, I don't think that would affect you at all. Miss Anissa. Okay, I'm going to add you to where's she at here? Hang on, you guys. I'm just going through these chats here. Global Investor, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. I appreciate that. That's going to go back into the channel. Helps the channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate that so much. Of course, any question you may have, I will spend a little bit more time because of that. Thank you so much. And for some reason, Miss Anissa, it's not letting me see you on YouTube. Are you coming through on a different platform? I'm not sure. Bang it. Again, it depends on what your situation is. Like, I don't know your Experian or personal, anything on your personal level. I don't know. I would need to know these things before I can tell you how to go about getting that. But there's even Chase. There's no bank that's going to give you 100,000. If you had finances coming into the business of like say 20 or 30,000 every month, even if it's just gross, then yeah, you could probably get 130,000 right away. It would take like 24 hours. And you don't need like perfect credit for that. And it can be no PG. But again, there's just too many factors, too many factors. I just can't speculate, without knowing those details. That's why I've told everybody, if you have a question about business credit, especially if it's a detailed question like something like that, tell me your personal situation. You can just say John Smith, John Doe, whatever, has this credit score or whatever, and wants to do this, and then I will tell you my feedback on that. But it's just such a broad sentence that you're giving me. It's very hard for me to give you a reliable, honest answer to that. You can get Chris. You can get $100,000, $120,000 loan. I'm not saying 30,000 gross a year. I'm saying 30,000 gross a month. If you're grossing, say even 20 or 30,000 for a business loan, you really only need to be making like a profitable. I wouldn't even say profitable, but clearable. When I say that, basically you need to be able to pay back $5,000 a month. If you can pay back $5,000 a month, then you could be able to get like $60,000 loan, because they want to pay back over 1 year. Well, it's going to be less than that, probably 45, and they're going to get 60 out of you. So if you want to get, say, a $100,000 loan, you need to be grossing $30,000 every month. Do the math on that. That's you doing like $360,000 a year. 100,000, you're going to pay for that. But again, it depends on everyone's situation. It's okay. I don't say that it's always bad to take loans out. It just depends on your situation. If you can take 100,000 and only have to pay back, say, I don't want to say only, say it's expensive loan. Say you have to pay back 150,000. So it's very expensive, So you're paying back 150. You borrowed 100. So you're paying back 50. Total repayment is 150. And you have to pay that in 3 months or 6 months or even 12 months. Doesn't matter. Whatever it may be. Sometimes that's okay. Long term it's not okay, but short term it can be okay as long as you can justify that. So if you can take the 100,000 and turn it into say 250,000, it's okay. Who cares about that? In fact, a lot of rich people that do real estate investment, that's all they do. They borrow, say, 500,000. They're paying back 700,000 in 30 days. They're giving up 200,000 in 30 days. They take 500,000 today. In 30 days, 45 days, they're paying back 70 or 700,000. But they're selling a property for $1 million. After everything, they're clearing 150. And then taxes, maybe they're clearing 80,000. It's still not bad for a 3-month project. There's just too many elements. Nevaeh, no, this is live. This is live. AJK, thoughts on getting a larger increases on personal side, your journey? Loans or credit cards? I have a business that is $40K a month, but I don't know where to apply if it excels. Is it an Excel file that shows? Yeah, that's going to be a difficult part. That's definitely going to be a difficult part for you. You're going to have to show something. If you can't show that, you're going to have to show IRS, some statements, taxes, profit and loss. But even profit and loss won't show you. You need to have tax returns. If you can't show, like if you have a small bank that doesn't have Plaid or something, because anybody can make an Excel file. So it just kind of depends. Agreed. Hard to know if this is actually live. Hey, JK, it's live. I'm talking to you right now. In fact, I just responded to your question, so it kind of tells you the answer. Very early. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I just listened. Any business questions? Let me know. You guys, I will be back tomorrow. If you guys are interested in the one-on-one mentorship, send me a text and my wife will get back to you within 24 hours. Yeah, you can't start a business without having an EIN. Hang on, let me read it again. Would you suggest or advise against starting a business credit without? No, you need to do everything proper. Like you honestly need to have your file LLC, do everything. You need to do that first, honestly. But you can do it all under $300. You can get business bank account, everything, depending on the state. But you don't even necessarily need to do it in the state that you're in. Some states like California and Nevada are very expensive. You don't even have, even if you're living there, you don't have to do it there. But you can get everything done like $300 if you know what you're doing. You can do it. It just takes research a little bit to do. Of course, I'm not going to hold everyone's hand for free, but you can do it for free if you just research. Watch my videos. I give you guys all the information. But every person, I'm going to tell them exactly what they have to do at all times because I'm not your lawyer or anything either. But I will try to help you out the best I can. Honestly, but I don't want to take away from others that are really trying their best. I know everyone can't afford to do a mentorship, and that's fine. That's why I do these Q&As. I try to help you out. And I give anybody that wants a Q&A, or I should say consultation, 15 minutes, free. Just text me, 937-877-2009. I'll get it scheduled, and within like 2 days, you'll be on the phone with me. 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And I don't really keep track of the time. Of course, if you're going to talk to me for like 1 hour, I'm going to have to hang up. But be respectful. 15, 20 minutes, I would give you one-on-one advice. Tell me your situation. I'll give you one-on-one advice for free. And there's no upselling or anything. I don't do this to make money. Yeah, Sharif, of course. In fact, I advise everybody to get consultation before you hire me. That's ridiculous. Like, I wouldn't hire anybody without talking to them first. Of course, you should know me by now, but if you don't, of course you want to talk to me. That's why I give 15-minute consultation for free. There's some people that are just trying to use me, and that's why one of the reasons I have to charge. Yes, you guys, AJK is like spot on. I've done it myself. Other YouTubers have not. They've had a few credit cards or whatever, but they haven't done this. I'm not hiding anything here. I can show you any of these cards. They're all my name. I'm not hiding anything. Shit, now I dropped them everywhere. But anyways, I'm not hiding anything at all. I'm the most transparent person when it comes to credit, business or personal, on YouTube. Barry B. Anyways, I'm gonna drop this for you guys. Yeah, but Nevaeh, early, it's not like I want money or anything. I'm not begging for money or asking for money. You know, I have no problem helping people out for free. I just have to filter out people that are just trying to have bad intentions. There are some people out there that just try to get no PG cards and screwing companies over, you know. And I rather help out those people that are trying to advance their life and future, you know. And yeah, I'm going to drop my email. All right. You guys, I just kind of dropped it there. You guys take that down because I'll be ending this here shortly. Take this down. But I'll be back probably tomorrow, if not, then Friday. But back with my wife. She's going to kind of handle things for me. She's going to be the one to kind of handle the mentorships and free consultations. She'll be the one to kind of coordinate all that. So I get on the phone with you guys, okay? So with all that being said, you guys take care. I appreciate it. Please give the video a thumbs up. We got 32 thumbs up. I know there's a lot, at least 10 of you guys right now that are in here that are fairly new that haven't given the video a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, please. I'm back now. I had my surgery. My brain's good now. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to be back tomorrow with another live, answering you guys' question that you may have. And I got 2 videos dropping tomorrow. And if you haven't already watched, I dropped 2 videos today. A couple hours ago, I dropped 2 new videos. So you guys watch those. John White, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. YouTube Experiment, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys. Much love. Love you guys all. GBC family. You guys are great. You guys keep me going, honestly. For those that don't know, I have Parkinson's disease. I've had several surgeries. A lot of the GBC family knows the battle I've kind of went through. Personal problems and siblings, daughter died, but the last couple years. But I look at you guys also as a family for me. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And you guys give me the reason to keep going, I should say. I have the knowledge, but you guys, each and every one of you guys, really do help me keep making this happen. You know, when I was in the hospital before, I really think about like the comments that I get from you guys on different videos. So I appreciate it so much, and you guys do encourage me so much. So until next time, thanks so much, and I'll be back tomorrow, okay? Appreciate it. Love you guys all. Till next time. Bye-bye. Email me. Don't forget. You guys email me.